So question number 1, what we have applied? We have applied the sum of the all angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So what I have done, we have done that summing all the sides and left side, then we find out the value of x. First question is over. Now read the second question. Have something in ratios. Ratio. What we do, we always make it multiply by x and we say the amount is that much x only. Okay, so since here is given 3:5:9:13, these are the angle ratios. Angle ratio of quadrilateral. So our task will be what? The angles are nothing but 3x, 5x, 9x and 13x. Okay, so we name all these angles as angle A is equal to 3x, angle B is equal to your 5x, angle C is equal to your 9x and angle D is equal to your 13x. Now what I will do, I will apply the same law, that is sum of all the angles of a triangle is your quadrilateral is 360 degree. So we will find out the value of x, then we will find out multiply with x with this all the numbers respective, and we find the values of all the angles of the quadrilateral. Okay,
So the sides A and B of the quadrilateral are the ways as shown in the given figure. Shows that x plus y
is equal to a plus b. Very good. Now see, how can I prove it? See, they are saying BA and DC means BA, this has extended this side, and this one DC is extended in this side. Okay, now they are saying that I have to prove x plus y is equal to this one and this one. How can I prove it? See, I can say it this one, na, your B and this angle A, what they are making? Linear pair, right? And your this angle A degree plus angle C making linear pair, so they will equal to 180 degree, right? They will make 180 degree. Similarly, I know that all the angles are equal to your what? 360 degree. So in place of these angles, what you will put? I will put that your A and B. Okay, I am solving for you. See what I am trying to say, that angle C plus A degree is equal to 180 degree, right? So from here I can say angle C is equal to 180 degree minus A. Similarly, they are for linear pair. Linear pair in the sense that when in a straight line, and the angle for the straight line is how much? 180 degree only. That only we are saying here. Similarly, angle A plus B degree is equal to your how much? 180 degree, right? So this implies that angle A is nothing but 180 degree minus B degree. Okay, now all the sums of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. So what I will do, I will say angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to my 360 degree. So I will take this A value is nothing but 180 degree minus B, plus angle B plus angle C 180 degree minus A, and then angle D is equal to your 360 degree. Now tell me, this 180 degree is cancelled by 360 degree, right? So I have angle B plus angle D in this side, and these minus A and minus B will go that side and form A plus B, right? So my B and D is what? X and Y, right? B and D is X and Y. So I will put the respective values, X degree plus Y degree, and on right hand side A degree plus B degree already I am getting. So I have proved that. Okay, I have proved that what is asked in the question. Okay, what they are asking in a quadrilateral, okay, the line segment is bisecting. The line segment bisecting angle C and angle D and meets at angle E. Now when the angle is bisected, I will say that the angle is divided into two equal parts. Okay, suppose that I have this angle. Now I am saying I have to bisect this angle. What I will do, I will do a ray. Now this angle is bisected, so this angle will equal to this angle. Okay, so similarly they are saying that the angle is bisected of C and D is meeting at E, means that bisector of this one is extended, bisector of this one is extended, and they cutting at the point E. Prove that A plus B is twice of 2CD, means A plus B is equal to twice of CED. CED means twice of this angle, right? Twice of this angle. How can I start? Suppose that this is a first a quadrilateral, right? Now they are saying they are bisected one angle. Now, so what I will say that angle C is equal to twice of angle 1. Is it okay? Is it okay now? Similarly, angle D is equal to twice of angle 2, right? So from this I can say angle 1 is equal to half of angle C, and from this I can say angle 2 is equal to half of angle D, right? I can confirm this. Now come to this triangle. I know all the angles of a triangle is how much? 180 degree. So sum of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So see this angle, triangle which is D, E and C. So what I will get? I will get that angle D is 2 plus angle 1 plus angle DEC is equal to your 180 degree, right? So I will put the values. 2 is half of angle D, and this one is a half of angle C plus angle DEC is equal to your 180 degree, right? Is this okay? It is okay, right? Now see, either you do like this way, or either I can say that 180 degree minus angle 1 minus angle 2 is angle DCE. Okay, that is also fine. Now one thing more common, that is I know for a quadrilateral, that is all the four angles equal to your how much? All the four equal to your how much? 360 degree. 360 degree, right? So I will say angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to your 360 degree. Okay, is equal to your 360 degree. Now see what I can write. What I can write. Suppose that I am dividing both the sides by 2. Dividing both sides by 2. What we will get? 1 by 2 angle A plus 1 by 2 angle B plus 1 by 2 angle C plus 1 by 2 angle D is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now say me, this one is equal to angle 1. This one is equal to angle 1. चलो पेन चेंज करते हैं. This one is your angle 1. Okay. And D, this one is your angle 2, right? So what I can write? Half of your angle A plus angle B plus angle 1 plus angle 2 and equal to 180 degree. Okay, or I can say half of angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree minus angle 1 minus angle 2, right? Now see, this thing also I can write angle 1 and angle 2, so I can use these quantities as angle 1 and angle 2. Now this line implies that 180 degree minus angle 1 minus angle 2 is equal to angle your DEC, right? So I can put this one as angle DEC, na? So finally what I get? Angle A plus angle B is equal to your, is equal to what? Your twice of angle DEC. And this only I want to prove. And this only I want to prove. You got it, beta? Line not. In a parallelogram, when you write like this one, double line and G. This is called read it. They are saying the diagonal ACBC, this is given a parallelogram, means ABCD is a parallelogram, and they are saying the diagonals are meeting at the point O. So some of the lengths they are given, and some of the length they are asking. They are asking about AD and BD. AD and BD. Okay, they are asking AD and BD, AC and BD, sorry. AC and BD means they are asking the total length of the diagonal. Okay, now see, parallelogram have the property. What is the prayer property? That the diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other. So when the diagonals are bisecting each other, what they will do? They will make equal lengths. So when if I say that AO is equal to OC, BO is equal to OD, right? Now see, they have given the lengths OA and OD. OA is equal to your 3 centimeter and OD is equal to your 2 centimeter, right? This is okay. Now see, I can say AC is equal to what? AO plus OC, or I can say twice of AO. And BD is nothing but I can say BO plus OD, or I can say that twice of OD, right? So this length becomes what? 2 into 3, and this length becomes what? 2 into 2. So this becomes 6 centimeter and this becomes your 4 centimeter. Okay, dividing your angle as half. So bisectors are making extended at and they are meeting at a point P, and this at point P they are making angle 90 degree. Okay. Now see, bisectors of two consecutives. This one A and B are the two consecutives, right? So I will say AD is parallel to your BC. These two lines are parallel. So when we have parallel lines, this one is your transversal. This one is your transversal. So entire angles will be how much? 180 degree. Okay. 180 degree. But these angles are having their bisectors, right? So I can say first I will do dividing both sides by 2. What I will have? Half of angle A plus half of angle B is equal to 90 degree, because 180 divided by 2, 90 degree. Now see, I can write this A as angle 1 and I can write this as angle 2, right? Is equal to 90 degree. Now take this triangle, entire triangle ABB. I will apply the angle sum property, right? That is all sum is equal to your APB 180 degree, equal to 180 degree, right? Now this one is called 90 degree. So I will put 90 degree plus angle APB is equal to 180 degree, or I can say angle APB is equal to 180 minus 90, so it will become 90 degree. And they are asking this one only, that is bisect at 90 degree. So at the bisector it is this angle only, and see this angle is 90 degree. So I have proved. You are getting, see, they are saying that ABCD is the parallelogram, and I have to say that these are the perpendicular. AL and CM are perpendicular, drawn from point A and point C. Now they are saying that I have to prove these two triangles are congruent triangles. This is means the congruent triangle. Congruency means all the angles are equal to others, all the angles, and even sides are equal to other of all the sides. Means they are just overlapping. So what I have done, I have says that since ABCD is the parallelogram, so your AB is equal to CD. First thing, since and AL is drawn perpendicular, CM is also drawn perpendicular, so this angle will be of 90 degree, angle L and angle M. Now next thing is that my AB is parallel to CD, AB is parallel to CD, and BD is the transversal. So what happened, that my this angle is equal to this angle, right? ABL is equal to CDM, okay, because of interior alternate angles. So I make one angle equal, this angle equal, and this side equal. So I can say AAS. Now I using AAS as the congruency to make it these two triangles similar, right? So I am making triangle ALB, LB is congruency to triangle CMT. Now when I already proved this one, I can easily say AL equal to CM. Why? Because congruency means that everything just overlap, everything is equal, everything is your angles are also equal, along with sides are also equal. Okay. In the adjoining figure, okay, this is the figure, this is the rectangle figure whose diagonal AC and BD are intersecting at O. Means diagonals are intersecting, and they have told that OAB, this one is 28 degree, so I have to find OBC. I have to find this one. Now see, this one is a rectangle, this one is parallel to this, so I can say one thing. What? That this one is the transversal, AC is the transversal. First thing. Second thing, what I will do, second thing, I will say you that OA is equal to OB. OA is equal to OB, right? Because in a rectangle, diagonals are equal and bisect each other better. Diagonals are equal and bisects. So this one become 28 degree. Now when it is 90 degree, because rectangle each angle is 90 degree, so I will find out the value of this by applying this only. Okay. 90 minus 28, because this is your rectangle and this is your diagonals, and one is 28, so I know that it is 90 minus 28. So what will be the value, beta? 62, right? So this angle is 62 when I am saying this angle is 62. Now see, this line is parallel to this line, so I can say 62, this one, so I can say this one is also 62, right? Why? Because all these are alternate angles and interior alternate angles, right? They are interior alternate angles. Now see what they are asking us, that angle OBC, OB and C, OB and C. Now I have to find out this angle. Okay, now tell me, how can I find out? How can I find out? Any idea? They are asking the diagonal AC and BD of a parallelogram ABCD intersect each other at the point O. That we know that, okay, they are intersecting. Now next is what? If DAC is 32 degree, DAC is 32 degree, and this one is your 70 degree, then you find the angle DBC. DB and C means I have to find out this angle, right? Now see, they have already told this is a parallelogram, so I can directly say that this one is the angle, this one is also 32 degree, right? Why? Because of your interior alternate angle, right? Now see, when my these two angles are equal, now I have 70 degree, so this one is also 70 degree, right? Why? Vertically opposite angles, that also we know, because it's a parallelogram, right? Now I have to find out this one. So if in this entire triangle, see, triangle DB and C, okay, in this triangle DBC, I only want this angle, right? If I get this angle, then I can easily say, sorry, I have to see this angle, right? Then only I can find out this part, na? So no problem. Or I can say like this way also. How? See, it is very interesting. 70 plus 70, okay, and suppose this one is your x, this one is your x, okay, so it will be 2x, and all everything equal to 360 degree. This is equal to 60 degree, so 2x is plus 140 is equal to 360, or I can say 2x is equal to 360 minus 140. From this I can find out 2x is equal to how much? 00642 212, right? So x is equal to how much? X is equal to 110. Huh? So this one is your 110. So I find out 110 plus your this 32. Okay, in this triangle I'm seeing in the smaller triangle, that is BOC. Plus suppose it is y, the required angle is equal to 180 degree. So I can find out y, right? What is the value of y? Y will be your 30 means 142. So 180 minus 142, right? How much it will be? 8. 743, so 38 degree. Y is equal to 38 degree. Is this okay?
Yes.
We have ABCD is the rhombus. Angle A is equal to 70 degree. So I have to find CDB. CDB. Now tell me, how can I start? How can I start it? They are saying that ABCD is your rhombus. No? So rhombus have all the sides equal. So I am saying that AB equal to your AD. So the angle, this implies that angle 1 equal to angle 2. Now in your triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, I will say 70 degree plus angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to your how much? 180 degree. And suppose angle 1 equal to angle 2 is equal to x. So I can say 70 degree plus 2x is equal to your 180 degree. Okay, so I can say that 2x is nothing but 180 minus 70, 110. Okay, so this implies that x is equal to 55 degree. Na? It is very simple, because when the two sides are equal, opposite angles are also equal. That is the main concept over here. Angle in this figure, see, 105 and 105, vertically opposite. Now I will say that this one is x, so this, sorry, x is already used. So if I say this y and this one is also y, so everything means your 2y plus twice of 105. Twice of 105 is equal to 360 degree, right? Because at a point they are formatting. So 2y will be how much? Tell me. 2y will be how much? Hmm?
160 minus 210.
Huh? Huh. So what it will be? The y will be your 75, right? Y will be your 75 degree. Now see, this angle is your 75. Hmm. Now see, if I, हाँ बेटा, हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, this x plus your 105 is also mailing a Nelia pair. So I can also do this one also, beta ji. 105 plus x is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 minus 105. So tell me the value. 75 degree. That is also very good. ना x निकल गया. It is very easy. उतना अप्रोच ही नहीं करने की ज़रूरत है. Okay, good Meher. Asking us that in the jet joining by ABCD is parallelogram. Okay, they initially says that ABCD is the parallelogram and the line segment AX and CY bisect angle. Okay, they are the bisector. Means these two lines are the bisectors. Okay, AX bisects your which angle? Angle A, and your CY bisects your angle C. Okay, respectively. Prove that AX is parallel to CY. AX is parallel to CY. Now see, when this is your two angles are equal and this line is parallel to this line, because it is a parallelogram, I can say 2 and 3 are equal. 2 and 3 are equal. 2 equal to angle 3. Okay, first point we get that. And see, from here these two lines are equal, so I can say this one is 1, so this one is 1. Now to show parallel, I have to solve 1 is equal to 2. Na? 1 is equal to 2. Now see, since it is a parallelogram, so angle entire A is equal to entire B, C, right? Because ABCD is your parallelogram, and opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. This is the property of parallelogram. So angle 1 equal to angle 2. So if I make them half, means entirely half. Angle A is equal to angle C. So entirely half, I can make angle 1 equal to angle 2. Means this one is equal to this one. Okay, now beta ji, when this thing happens, now that means your CD will be a transversal, and if I say CY is parallel to XA, then these 1 and 2 are the corresponding angles. Which kind of angles? Corresponding angles. Okay, so 1 equal to 2, 2 equal to 3, 2 equal to 3. Okay, and if I say that 1 equal to 3, these two things I already say, so 2 is common, so I can combine this thing and I say 1 equal to angle 3. So this one is corresponding angle. Okay, this one is your corresponding angle. Okay, so these two are the corresponding angles. Then beta ji, I can easily say that your AX is parallel to CY, where CD and AB are your transversals. Then only they will be the corresponding, na? In the first question, they are saying that ABC triangle, there is an ABC. Okay, so do the first question then. Question number first. These are the previous year question of your exam Olympiad. Okay, so suppose it is ABC, A, B, and C. Now they are saying P and Q are the midpoints of AB and AC. AB is P and next is AC. AC midpoint is Q. Okay, is produced PQ is produced to R, such that PQ is equal to QR. PQ is equal to QR means here R. So this one and this one are equal. Okay, what is PRCB? PRCB like this way. PRCB. Okay, you got it better. What they have given? They have given that PQ is equal to QR. The one thing, and AP is equal to PB. AP is equal to PB. Also AQ is equal to QC. Right? These are the things they have already given in the question. Now you have to find out that is this PRCB is the parallelogram, square, rhombus, rectangle, whatever. Okay? So you have to find out first. How can you find out? See, all these things are given. These are the parallels. Now see, I will say that PQ is parallel to BC. PQ is parallel to BC. How can I say that? Because P is the midpoint of AB side and Q is the midpoint of AC side. So these are the midpoints and these are the midlines. PQ is the midline. Okay, so I will say that PQ is parallel to BC. Is this okay? And moreover, one thing, that PQ is half of BC. It is a theorem also. Clear? Now PR is the extension. So I know that this one is equal to this one. Okay, so I will say that PR is the extension. So PR is equal to PQ is equal to QR. Okay, because of this midline. So I will say that all sides are equal and parallel opposite. Okay, so by this I can say that all sides are equal. Moreover, they are parallel opposite sides. Also we have parallel opposite sides, right? So therefore I will say it's a rhombus. Okay, which is rhombus? This PRCB is a rhombus. Okay, see, in question number 4 they have given this figure already. We no need to do anything in this figure. But what they are asking the value of x, means this angle. How can I find it? Because PTU is a straight line. So when 85, this part will be how much? If it is 85, so this part will be 180 minus 85. So question number 4, PTU is your straight line. So angle PTS will be 180 degree minus 85. So tell me the value, beta. Okay, is this okay? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Now see, these are the angles given. Now you have to find out x, and x is what? X is angle SRQ. Okay, you have to find out this one. Now I will say that it is a pentagon. Won't you think it is a pentagon? It's a pentagon. Which is pentagon? RQPSU. Okay, so I will apply the law of sum of angles of pentagon. Okay, so what I will get, beta? I will get 5 minus 2 into 180 degree is equal to 540. Okay, 180 degree into is equal to 540. So what I will get? Tell me. X plus 90 degree plus 125 degree plus 130 degree plus 85 degree is equal to 540 degree. So I will get x is equal to nothing but 540 degree minus 430 degree. So it will be your 110 degree, right? So option will be 110 degree. Is this now? Next question, equilateral triangle ABC. A, B and C. This one, upper side one, is an equilateral triangle. Okay, AB is a square. AB of a square, ABDE is your square. Now they are asking about the angle x. Asking the angle x, this entire angle. So how can you find out the entire angle? We will apply some of the logics of equilateral triangle, right? So since ABCD your given quantities. Question number 5. Given quantities are triangle ABC is equilateral triangle, and your ABDE is your square. These all are given. Now they are actually asking about x. So x value will be the greater one. Now since it is an equilateral triangle, all the angles will be your 60 degree, right? So I will say that angle ACB is equal to 60 degree, क्योंकि triangle ABC is your equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Is this okay? Next, I will say that next one is a square. So all angles are equal to 90 degree. This is a square. So all angles is equal to 90 degree. First thing. And second thing, you will say that AB equal to BE. Means all sides will be equal. So I will say that angle CBA is equal to 60 degree. And since equilateral triangle, and angle DBA is equal to 90 degree because of square. CBA, your CBA will be your 60 degree. Moreover, I will say DBA. DBA will be 90 degree. So 60 and 90. 60 and 90 I will got, right? So since they are asking about the x is what, beta ji? X is your angle CBD is equal to what? First I will find out CBD. Okay, so CBD outer, if I find out the outer one, then I can conclude both. Na? I will include this one also. First I will find out the outer one, that is CBD. It is equal to angle CBA plus angle ABD. So it will be 60 plus 90 and it is equal to 150 degree, right? Now we are actually want a reflex angle. Reflex angle is more than that, right? The highest, biggest angle is your reflex. First start with the acute, right angle, obtuse angle, then reflex angle. This is only the angles, different types of angles. So they are asking about the reflex angle. Okay. So asking about the reflex angle. So angle your x is equal to nothing but 180 degree plus 45 degree is equal to your 225 degree. Okay. This one is your 45 degree and this one entire angle. So you will say that, okay. Now see your 225 degree. Okay. See question number 7. Question number 7. What they have given? They have given the rectangle PQRS. So I will write in given quantity that PQRS is your rectangle. So I will apply all the properties of the rectangle over here. Now find the measure of POQ. POQ. They are asking about this. So two angles they are also given here. Now since it is a rectangle, so if this is 43, then this will be a 47 degree, right? Because of rectangle. Your answer is 67. Good. That's right. Okay. Then see in question number 8. Every quantities have given, right? Means these are parallel lines. This one is a square. This one is a parallel line. So it will be an isosceles triangle. Since this one is equal, so this opposite angles are equal, and when opposite angles are equal, it is an isosceles triangle, right? And I will say, since this one is 90 degree, so this one is also 90 degree. So when this one is 90 degree and these two are equal, so each angle will be 45 degree, right? Each angle will be 45 degree. So what I will say that, what is the angle measured marked? If this one is your x, right? I will say this one is your m. Now what is the value of m they are asking? Now this one is also equal and this one is 90 degrees. So here we have 45, 45. Right? Here we have 45, 45. Now if I say angle EBD is equal to x. EBD. Suppose I will name A, B, C, F, E, D. Okay. So EBD is your x. Then I will say that twice of x plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree, or simply x is equal to 45 degree, right? I already told you, but right now I have calculated for you. Now see, I will say that 45 degree plus 90 degree plus 90 degree plus your angle m, all equal to 360 degree in a whole round. Okay, so this implies that angle m is equal to 135 degree. Angle m is equal to 135 degree. Okay, see, they have given a figure. Now in this figure, they have already told that BEF, your BEF in FED, FED means this one and this one, both are the isosceles triangle in the square ABCD. Means they have given the isosceles triangle, they have given the square also. So I will just put the values now. I will just put the values. So how can I put the values? See beta ji, question number 9. In triangle your ABF, right? 70 degree, suppose I am putting one x, right? Suppose I am saying this one is your x value. So 70 degree plus x is equal to plus 90 degree actually also, because we have one square given, is equal to 180 degree because of the property of sum of the angles of all angles of a triangle. So x will be what? 180 degree minus of your 90 plus 70, or I can say it is 20 degree. So this angle is your 20 degree. First thing. Now I will say that AFD is your straight line, is a straight line. Okay, so when it is straight line, so angle DFE plus angle FEFB plus angle AFB all equal to 180 degree because of the straight line. So I will put the values that angle BFE is equal to nothing but 180 degree minus 45 plus 70 degree. Now you will say, where 45? These two are equal isosceles triangle. One is 90 degree, so this will be your 45 and 45, right? Okay, so how much it is? It is 65 degree. It is 65 degree. Now I will take triangle BFE. Okay, so in BFE, angle FBF. Okay, that is they are asking FBE. What I will have? 180 degree minus of 65 plus 65. Right? 65 plus 65. Because just right now I calculate 65 and they have given that these are the isosceles triangles. So what I will get? I will get 50 degree only. Okay. Now see, question number 22. Question number 22. Each interior angle of a regular polygon is 150 degree. Interior angle is 150 degree each. Now see, we have a formula. You have to remember this. Interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degree divided by n. Okay. So, and set this thing equal to 150 degree because they have given that. So what I will say, I have to find out the value of n, that is the number of sides of the polygon. So n minus 2 into 180 degree divided by n is equal to 150 degree. So this implies that 180 n minus 36 0 is equal to 150 n. So what you will get? 180 minus 150, 30 degree is equal to 360. So now your n value will be what? 3060 upon 30, 0, 0, 1 and 2. So how many sides will be? N is equal to 12 sides. Okay. Okay. Question number 24. What they are saying, the figure shows the hexagon ABCDEF. Angle A is equal to angle D is equal to 100 degree. E is equal to D. Question number 24. How much? 130 degree. Right? Good. What is the formula you applied? 6 minus 2 into 180 is equal to 720 degree, right? So by this, and all the sum of the angles also 720 degree. So by this you will find out the value of x. Now, see question number 1. The area of the rhombus is 28 centimeter square and one of the diagonals is 4 centimeter. Find the perimeter. Now see, I know that area of rhombus. What is the area of rhombus? Half diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Okay, and one thing more, the diagonals are bisect each other and perpendicular also to each other. So from here, first I will calculate the value that 28 centimeters given. So 28 is equal to 1 by 2 into 4 into d2, right? So 2 times. By this I am getting 28 by 2 is equal to d2. Or I can say that 14 is equal to d2, right? 14 centimeter. Now I will say that, suppose this one is your rhombus. This one is your rhombus, A, B, C, D. And these are the diagonals, okay? I am joining the diagonals. And these diagonals are intersecting each other at O. Then these are also perpendiculars, okay? These are also perpendiculars. First thing, now since diagonals bisect each other and perpendicular also, and perpendicular to each other. Clear? So if it is the long side, then it will be 7 and 7 because it is 14, and since it is 4, so I will do 2 and 2. Now what I will do? Applying Pythagoras theorem. So when I apply Pythagoras theorem, what I will see that 7 square plus 2 square is equal to CD square. Okay, now this implies that 49 plus your 4 is equal to CD square, or I can say that 53 under root is equal to CD. Now perimeter will be what? All the sides of a parallelogram rhombus are equal. Sorry. Therefore, the perimeter will be what? 4 into root 53. 4 into root 53. So your centimeter. Why? Because all sides are equal. All sides are equal. So the option will be A. Okay. Now see question number 2. The area of the trapezium is 28 centimeter square and one of the parallel sides is 6 centimeter. Okay. So if I say that I have a trapezium and one of the parallel side is 6 centimeter, if its altitude is 4 centimeter, find the other parallel sides. Now suppose this is a trapezium. Okay. A, B, C, D. And what they are saying that total perimeter is 52. Non-parallel sides means these are the non-parallel sides and each are 10 centimeter. No, sorry. And one of the parallel side is 6. One of the parallel side is 6. If it is altitude is 4 centimeter. Now altitude will be of 4 centimeter. Find the other parallel sides. So they are asking about the parallel sides. Now one thing is that area of trapezium. Formula is what? Half sum of the parallel sides into your distance between them. Distance, or you can here say the altitude, distance between them. Okay. So area will be distance like this. So I will put all the formulas. What I will get? 28 is equal to 1 upon 2, 6 plus x into 4 into 4. So this implies that 28 into 2 is equal to 24 plus 4x. From here I will get the value. That is, I will write 56 minus 24 is equal to how much? 4x. This implies that x is equal to 8 centimeter. X is equal to 8 centimeter. So what is x? They are asking about the trapezium. So what is x? X is the value of this non-other parallel sides. Okay, so it is 8 centimeter. What they are asking about 8 centimeter, so the option will be B. Now see third question. The perimeter of a trapezium is 52 centimeter and its non-parallel sides are each equal to 10 centimeter. Each equal to non-parallel 10 centimeter. If the altitude is 8 centimeter, what is the? So for these type of questions, always draw the diagram and the view will be very clear in your mind. Okay, now this is the trapezium. Suppose that A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D. Now they are given that this one will be the altitude and altitude is 8. So I can put the altitude over here. I will name them as E and F. E and F. Now what are the things they have given? Altitude is 8. Non-parallel side each equal to 10. Each equal to 10. 10. Okay. So if I apply the Pythagoras theorem, applying, see if these two triangles are same. Okay, so values will be same. So I'm not writing it or proving it. Applying the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Where I should apply the Pythagoras triangle? Your AED. AED. So what I will get, 10 square minus 8 square is equal to AE square. This implies that 100 minus 64 is equal to AE square. So this implies that 36 is equal to AE square. So this implies that AE is equal to your 6. Right? AE is equal to 6 centimeter. Now next will be that. What is the trapezium? I'm changing the color so it will be more clear to you. Now I will say perimeter of trapezium. Perimeter of trapezium. The trapezium given over here. So it will be what? BC plus CB plus BF plus EF plus AE plus AD. I have written all the parts like this way. Okay. So what I will put the values. That is here it will be DC because we don't know. Plus 10 plus 6 plus EF plus 6 plus 10. Okay, these values I got 6. Suppose that these two will be equal, so I am naming it as x and x. Okay, so by this what we get better? I am getting EF plus DC plus 32. Now this value is how much? If I say that these two are x, so I will get 2x plus 32. Now perimeter is given how much? 52, and this 52 is equal to 2x plus 32. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से हमें क्या मिला? x is equal to 10 सेंटीमीटर. x is equal to 10, तो CD 10 हो गया, AB क्या हो जाएगा? CD हमारा 10 हो गया, AB हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? 6 plus 10 plus 6 is equal to 22 सेंटीमीटर. 22 सेंटीमीटर. अब हम निकालेंगे एरिया ऑफ ट्रापेजियम. सो आई एम चेंजिंग द कलर. एरिया ऑफ ट्रापेजियम. वही फॉर्मूला बताओ. हाफ दोनों का एडिशन ऑफ पैरेलल साइड इनटू हाइट. सो हाफ इनटू 10 plus 22 into 8. So it becomes 128 centimeter square. Okay. Now see question number 4. Question number 4. But then the man bought a rectangular field of a length 144 meter and width 64 meter. In exchange of this field, he wanted to buy, means he has bought like this way a rectangular, and the dimensions are 144 meter, and this one will be 64 meter. But you want to buy a square, and square have all the sides equal, right? So they are asking about the side of the square, but both have the same area. Okay. So I will say that area first. I will calculate the area of rectangle. Rectangle. What it will be? L cross B is equal to 144 into 64. What I will get? 9216 meter square. Now this area is equal to your area of a square, right? Area of the square, and area of the square is nothing but 9216 meter square. Also, now I know that side of a square will be what? L in the root of. See question number 1. The area of the rhombus is 28 centimeter square and one of the diagonals is 4 centimeter. Find the perimeter. Now see, I know that area of rhombus. What is the area of rhombus? Half diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Okay, and one thing more, the diagonals are bisect each other and perpendicular also to each other. So from here first I will calculate the value that 28 centimeters given. So 28 is equal to 1 by 2 into 4 into d2, right? So 2 times, by this I am getting 28 by 2 is equal to d2, or I can say that 14 is equal to d2, right? 14 centimeter. Now I will say that suppose this one is your rhombus. This one is your rhombus A, B, C, D, and these are the diagonals. Okay, I'm drawing the diagonals, and these diagonals are intersecting each other at O. Then these are also perpendiculars. Okay, these are also perpendiculars. First thing, now since diagonals bisect each other and perpendicular also, and perpendicular to each other. Clear? So if it is the long side, then it will be 7 and 7 because it is 14, and since it is 4, so I will do 2 and 2. Now what I will do? Applying Pythagoras theorem. Applying Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So when I apply Pythagoras theorem, what I will see that 7 square plus 2 square is equal to CD square. Okay, now this implies that 49 plus your 4 is equal to CD square, or I can say that 53 under root is equal to CD. Now perimeter will be what? All the sides of a parallelogram rhombus are equal. Sorry. Therefore the perimeter will be what? 4 into root 53. 4 into root 53. So your centimeter. Why? Because all sides are equal. All sides are equal. So the option will be A. Okay. Now see question number 2. The area of the trapezium is 28 centimeter square and one of the parallel sides is 6 centimeter. Okay, so if I say that I have a trapezium and one of parallel side is 6 centimeter, if its altitude is 4 centimeter, find the other parallel sides. Now suppose this is a trapezium. Okay, A, B, C, D. And what they are saying that total perimeter is 52. Non-parallel sides means these are the non-parallel sides and each are 10 centimeter. No, sorry. And one of the parallel side is 6. One of the parallel side is 6. If it is altitude is 4 centimeter. Now altitude will be of 4 centimeter. Find the other parallel sides. So they are asking about the parallel sides. Now one thing is that area of trapezium. Trapezium. Formula is what? Formula is what? Half sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the parallel sides into your distance between them. Distance, or you can here say the altitude. Distance between them. Distance between them. Okay. So area will be distance like this. So I will put all the formulas. What I will get? 28 is equal to 1 upon 2, 6 plus x into 4 into 4. So this implies that 28 into 2 is equal to 24 plus 4x. From here I will get the value. That is, I will write 56 minus 24 is equal to how much? 4x. 4x. This implies that x is equal to 8 centimeter. X is equal to 8 centimeter. So what is x? They are asking about the trapezium. So what is x? X is the value of this non-other parallel sides. Okay. So it is 8 centimeter. What they are asking about 8 centimeter. So the option will be B. Now see third question. The perimeter of a trapezium is 52 centimeter and its non-parallel sides are each equal to 10 centimeter. Each equal to non-parallel 10 centimeter. If the altitude is 8 centimeter, what is that? So for these type of questions, always draw the diagram and the view will be very clear in your mind. Okay. Now this is the trapezium. Suppose that A, B, C, D. Okay. A, B, C, D. Now they are given that this one will be the altitude and altitude is 8. So I can put the altitude over here. I will name them as E and F. E and F. Now what are the things they have given? Altitude is 8. Non-parallel side each equal to 10. Each equal to 10. 10. Okay. So if I apply the Pythagoras theorem, applying, see if these two triangles are same, okay, so values will be same. So I'm not writing it or proving it. Applying the Pythagoras theorem, where I should apply the Pythagoras triangle, your AED. So what I will get? 10 square minus 8 square is equal to AE square. This implies that 100 minus 64 is equal to AE square. So this implies that 36 is equal to AE square. So this implies that AE is equal to your 6. Right? A is equal to 6 centimeter. Now next will be that. What is the trapezium? I'm changing the color so it will be more clear to you. Now I will say perimeter of trapezium. Perimeter of trapezium. The trapezium given over here. So it will be what? BC plus CB plus BF plus EF plus AE plus AD. I have written all the parts like this way. Okay. So what I will put the values. That is here it will be DC because we don't know. Plus 10 plus 6 plus EF plus 6 plus 10. Okay, these values I got 6. Suppose that these two will be equal, so I am naming it as x and x. Okay, so by this what we get better? I am getting EF plus DC plus 32. Now this value is how much? If I say that these two are x, so I will get 2x plus 32. Now perimeter is given how much? 52, and this 52 is equal to 2x plus 32. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से हमें क्या मिला? x is equal to 10 सेंटीमीटर. x is equal to 10, तो CD 10 हो गया, AB क्या हो जाएगा? CD हमारा 10 हो गया, AB हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? 6 plus 10 plus 6 is equal to 22 सेंटीमीटर. 22 सेंटीमीटर. अब हम निकालेंगे एरिया ऑफ ट्रापेजियम. सो आई एम चेंजिंग द कलर. एरिया ऑफ ट्रापेजियम वही फॉर्मूला बताओ. हाफ दोनों का एडिशन ऑफ पैरेलल साइड इनटू हाइट. सो हाफ इनटू 10 प्लस 22 into 8. So it becomes 128 centimeter square. Okay. Now see question number 4. Question number 4. But then the man bought a rectangular field of a length 144 meter and width 64 meter. In exchange of this field, he wanted to buy, means he has bought like this way a rectangular, and the dimensions are 144 meter and this one will be 64 meter. But you want to buy a square, and square have all the sides equal, right? So they are asking about the side of the square, but both have the same area. Okay. So I will say that area first. I will calculate the area of rectangle. What it will be? L cross B is equal to 144 into 64. What I will get? 9216 meter square. Now this area is equal to your area of a square, right? Area of the square, and area of the square is nothing but 9216 meter square. Also, now I know that side of a square will be what? L, under root of area. Why under root of area, beta? Because I know that area is equal to L square. So I will be doing under root of 9216 is equal to your 96 centimeter. Okay, 96 centimeter will be the side of the square.